Nkosikazi, Program Director and our Director General in the Department of Women, Youth and Persons with Disabilities based in the Presidency, officials from all national and provincial government departments, in particular members of the Interministerial Committee, the National Interministerial Committee that DG had already enlisted, that which Lieutenant General comes from, Wekona, our partners in progress, led by Mayor Namhla, Commission for Gender Equality. I don't know whether I should call her my friend or my partner, but we've been through this together for a long, long time. Captains of industry gathered here today, both men and women, various non-governmental sector organizations, our brothers and sisters representing the LGBTQI community. We really all want to acknowledge the presence and the support we got from private business, in particular Anglo-American. I also want to say 16 days of activism, of no violence against women and children was started decades ago. It was just like, make a statement, then that will be enough. To a point where we went to, no, laws, let's go marching, then they will see we mean business. Then we moved on to say, no, let's put billboards along the highways. It will make a difference. The billboards were written, look no other way. Do not turn a blind eye to this. This is reality. Violence against women in South Africa now added with gender-based violence and femicide. It's not a matter that really we can look the other way. This year, 2020, is the second time around that President, His Excellency the President of South Africa, had at the helm presided over a summit that says, no, 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 enough, it's enough on gender-based violence and femicide. Many of us, we thought maybe just waking up every day and doing the crying, going to the funerals, right in the middle of COVID, going to homes where, as you enter the home, here in Sagaras, I was with my advisor. They kicked open the door, which was locked for some time, only to find that the man who was supposed to be a Mkoyan and did not have a home to stay, had actually killed the daughter of the house, shoved her hair under the bed, and would have the nerve to lock her in and walk outside and come down. That was at the height of the lockdown of COVID-19. There was a day we woke up and went to the Cape Flats. That was long after the Unene painful saga and many other painful episodes. At Cape Flats, a 93-year-old woman was murdered by a 24-year-old boy. Next door neighbor, the boy he took care of. Where were we going? We were on our way to the airport in order to get to Matatiele. What had happened in Matatiele? In Matatiele, a fourth-year student of law was murdered by her boyfriend, her jealous boyfriend, I would say. This boy didn't just murder her. He murdered her, I don't know with what, but he even had the nerve to go and buy new saw blades to saw her body into small pieces and put in a paper bag to deliver to the house. These things happened in one day. I think by that week or by that month, all of us were feeling like we all need to see psychologists. But what do? You tell them the story, they listen, but the job must go on. So this pain of gender-based violence and femicide is not just about stories. It's about real women, real females who are killed, yes, who are abused out there by people they don't know. Yes, let's blame it to drugs if they are treated in that manner by nobodies, by people they don't know. But many times it's people that would be known to them, their acquaintance. Worse, it's the people they should feel very, very safe with, people they share a bedroom with. So, after the second summit on fighting with toxic masculinity, which took place in Senegal, I was sent there with delegation by the president. When we think other countries in Africa will be feeling sorry for us, they all say, South Africa, help us tell out the stories. It is not that it is not happening somewhere. It is because others do what we did 40 years ago. Keep quiet. Don't tell the world. What if they know this kind of thing happened in this household? The biggest challenge for women, it's not that women do not take care of men. It is not that women undermine men. Women takes care of the household. Women, in fact, there will never be a human being if there were no men and women. So it takes a man and a woman to produce a living being. After that, the other one told that, with masculinity, with toxic masculinity, you are stronger than this one. Even if you are not strong, you are okay. We signed all treaties internationally and even at home, even C19 of ILO, which we felt would also help in killing we say toxic masculinity. Because masculinity, if it was true, really it is about protection, shouldn't be about killing. Listening to the Minister of Police, who is in our IMC, saying, and I asked again today, are we saying the figures are going down? The stats of women being killed by men? The answer is no. Now, this is the other tactic. We think it's at the hub of this, because if it is not that toxic masculinity says you are strong, but if Maite comes with a better or a higher salary at home, it makes you feel smaller. So kill Maite. Then that will make you feel good. How about this time around, pose the second summit on toxic masculinity? If we could start this and start to really mean it. Bring women on the 25th of November for the next coming 10 days to focus on dealing with gender-based violence and femicide in this manner. In doing expose, business expose. Let women, let's teach, let's work together with women to feed themselves, to expose themselves to generating income on their own, so that if it does not work, they walk away. We are not saying go home and divorce your husbands. But we are saying, if it's not working, don't stay, because if you stay while it's not working and you come with but before we can you first know how to run a business, a real business? So the exhibition behind these chairs where you are seated are about connect women, collaborate women, contract women, know each other, exchange each other's needs. When you need eggs, I have chicken. When you need a handbag, you don't have to go to New York. You can get it from there. Recycled material. I saw the most beautiful handbags made by women in Mpumalanga and Ekangala, made of recycled material. So when we live here, we want to continue making, to connect, to collaborate, and to contract. Because kunini silila, kunini, we going to funerals, kunini, we going to psychologists to make us feel calmer and continue bearing. But if we can also be able to depend on ourselves. I live with my husband, with my boyfriend, because I want to, because I'm in love with. But when I see that things are beginning to look somehow, I must also have somewhere to go with my child. We shouldn't get caught up in that situation, because if we do not stay, so it's better if we just hang in there. One club, one night, if I did it'll fall. Activism must also coming with us doing things with our bare hands. The other day, we went to GCIS to do a launch of people with disability with the Minister of Police. And then we were walking behind a journalist. I'm not going to expose her. Fortunately, she's not even here today. We say, but why don't you tell it like it is? Because maybe with journalists they can tell the truth. She said, hey, in the block where she lives, there's a woman, a very pretty woman. who screams every night. They actually wait for the time when she will start screaming. But if people come in their numbers to come and rescue her, she tells them to go away. Why? Because he says it will be sorted out, and indeed they will go. So she said they have themselves become victims because they wait for the time when she will be wailing, and then if she keeps quiet, then things are okay, then you know what, they'll go back to bed. We are here for advocacy for women to become economically self-empowered, to get access to finance, to be able to do things themselves, so that if they stay because they like. When they see justice, they know that we are not only going to report cases to rescue ourselves, but that we go there because we'll go there because it is the right thing to do. That when on the 10th of December, when we finish with the 16 days of violence against women,